Hola chicos y chicas. Today you're going to be asked to review something you learned in Spanish 1, and again, you learn more about in Spanish 2. So this is just a quick tutorial to remind you of something very basic but yet very important, and something that you use all the time no matter what Spanish you're in. So remember learning in Spanish 1, pronouns yo, tú, él, ella, usted. I know you know these already. And then remember learning the endings of AR verbs. Sometimes students forget which accent or which letter the accent goes on for vosotros. For AR, it's for A. Pretty easy to remember, ARA. Okay, so remember o, as, a, amos, ais, an. This one is tricky sometimes for people to pronounce. Basic verb, abrazar, but I chose one you probably don't know. Abrazar means to hug. Your brazo is your arm. Maybe think your biceps starts with a B. Anyway, abrazar means to hug. It is an AR verb. Remember, this is called your root or your stem. So remember, when you conjugate, you take off the AR and you have your stem. Here's my stem, abraz. It stays the same because this is a regular verb. And then I just put my endings on. O, as, a, amos, ais, an. So abrazo, I hug. Abrazas, you hug. Abraza, he, she, or you, formal hug. Abrazamos, we hug. Abrazáis, you all hug. And abrazan, they hug. So this is just a quick review of AR verbs. But then in Spanish too, you learned verbs, or you saw verbs that ended in se. If you remember, they're called reflexive verbs. So this tells me what kind of verb it is, AR verb. I'm going to use AR endings, and I'm going to conjugate it the exact same way. However, because this se is here, I can't ignore it. So when I go to conjugate, I conjugate my verb like I do my other AR verbs. Cepillo, cepilla, cepilla, cepillamos, cepilláis, cepillan. But because I had that se, I have to have my reflexive pronoun. So I can still use the yo and the tú if I want to. That's totally fine. But if I do, in between the yo and cepillo, I'm going to put my reflexive pronoun. So remember these in Spanish too. Me, te, se, nos, os, se. These two are kind of nice because they're exactly the same. You don't have to worry about singular and plural. These both have 2 letters. This is the only one that has 3 letters. The rest of them all have 2. So yo me cepillo or me cepillo means I brush myself. Either I brush my hair or I brush my teeth. Te cepillas, you brush yourself, your hair or your teeth. Se cepilla, she brushes herself. No cepillamos, we brush ourselves, like we brush our own teeth. O cepilláis, you all brush yourselves. Se cepillan, they brush themselves. So reviewing something you've already learned in Spanish 1, something that you learned new in Spanish 2, and now your turn. Here's a verb, ducharse. Ducharse, I always think like duch, means to shower. It's an AR verb, so you have your AR endings, and it is reflexive. So it's your turn. You go ahead and conjugate it.